Hello everyone, I'm back here, and this time I've got a great little tutorial for you, and some general advice that should help you with your attacks, okay? What I'm just going to do, in fact I'll just cut straight to the cards just to show you exactly what I'm talking about. If I said, for example, what I'm trying to say is, if you execute a move or a sleight or any kind of move, magic move, something you don't want the audience to see, you should execute it on the down point, the low point, the down point, no, the down beat, the low point of tension. Got my words mixed up there. Anyway, you should execute it on the low point of tension. It's very important. For example, if I said let's use the two of clubs, okay, we're going to use the two of clubs, and this card is going to change into a different card before your very eyes. You're focused on this card the whole time. Okay, you're focused on it because I just said it's important. I just said it's going to change, so you're looking at it. It doesn't change because I haven't done anything, but I've just said that it is going to, so you're looking at it. Okay, you're watching me. From the moment I said let's take an important card, if I said let's take an important card or a card that's going to change, you're looking at it all the time. Okay, this is not what you want in Magic. You want to execute on the down point, and the down point. I keep saying the down point. Oh my gosh. The down beat. Okay, down beat. Low point of tension. Oh, I'll just stick with down beat. You want to execute it on the down beat, or the no, the down beat. I guess so. Yeah. I don't know. Low point of tension. I'll stick with. God damn it. Okay, low point of tension. The low point of tension can take many forms. One of my favourites is I shall actually just do a quick performance of a very simple trick just to show you what I mean. I would have an audience member choose any card that they want, or I could have them call out stop, but let's just say they selected a random card from somewhere in the middle. I would have them memorize it, okay, have a close look at it, and don't let me see it in any size, shape, or form. I'll pretend I'm not looking at the monitor, and then I would proceed to bury it somewhere within the pack, okay? Do they feel that me spraying through the cards was a fair choice, a fair way of them selecting a card? You think it was a fair way? Well, don't get used to things being fair, because in a moment I am going to cheat, okay? For example, the Ten of Clubs is actually going to be a bit of a... It's sort of like a credit card, you know, we have magic credit cards nowadays instead of magic ones. The reason being, if I swipe it through, it changes to your Seven of Hearts. Yeah. Real credit cards are magic because they make your money disappear, but oh well, moving on. And that's just a nice little... It's not particularly impressive, I mean, it's mystifying, and as I'm sure it would impress some people. It's not one of my favourite effects, obviously, because it's so simple. Those simple effects can be good, but obviously I have better effects that I think are better. But moving on, that was a pretty well executed, I think, and you need to execute them down. Now, obviously it's harder in front of a camera, since, I mean, you know, but when you're performing to an audience, one person, a group of people, whatever, again, execute on the down bit, the low point of tension, okay? And the low point of tension in this case, which you may have spotted, okay, I will just demonstrate what I mean by the low point of tension. You had them select a card, you had them memorize it, okay? This is all a formality. Can you see that one this time? It's the Six of Clubs, okay, I'm looking at them all the time, but anyway. You had them select a card, this is a formality. You had them place it within the deck, okay? This is slightly a little bit of tension, which is why you're going to have to maybe say, maybe talk about, you know, just burying it somewhere within the deck, blah, 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 okay? And what you're actually doing is a double undercut, in that case, bringing it to the top, okay? Which they wouldn't know that, but that's what you're actually doing, which I'm sure you'd be able to figure out anyway. But moving on, the next part is, this is a formality, basically you've lost it, they all know that, it's supposed to happen anyway. Now the next part is just a little bit where they might focus, okay? If I said, hey, let's take the top card, let's have a look at the top card, I'll take it and I'm going to change it, okay? All the emphasis is on the top, or in this case, the second from top card, okay? Because what I'm doing is a double lift, okay? A double lift. Okay, you can do whatever double lift you want. This is, again, the easy one for beginners. Okay, fairly easy, fairly convincing with a bend as well. But if I said, hey, let's take the top card, that is not the right way of going about it, to be honest. You'll want to execute it on the low point of tension. So, again, let's have them select a card. Let's say it happened to be the Ten of Hearts this time. Go through the process, control it to the top, okay? Now, here's what you do. You say, do you feel that that was a fair method of selecting a card? They say yes, and then you say, well, don't get used to things being fair, because in a moment I am going to cheat. I will cheat, so watch out for it. And this usually gets a laugh. just as they stop laughing, okay, just as they come down from it, okay, even if they don't laugh, even if they just give a little smile, just as that starts to fade, okay. So let's just picture it. In a moment, I am going to cheat. Aha, that's quite funny. I can't really fake a laugh, but aha. Okay, so they're just about to. They've just finished laughing. Just as they finish, execute the sleight. Okay, not too fast. Not too fast. That was a bit too fast, but just execute the sleight as you would normally. Okay. So just as they come down, perhaps you can split a bit there, but just as they come down from it, just finish laughing, just settling, just refocusing. Okay, not completely focused, just about to refocus. You execute the sleight, and this is what you say as you execute it, or if you're using my pattern. They've just finished laughing, and you say, "We're going to use a magic." Well, in fact, you don't even have to say a magic card. Say, "Have you heard of You say, "We don't use magic wands anymore. Actually, in Magic, we use magic credit cards." Okay, and the reason being is if I swipe this 4 of hearts through like a credit card, it actually changes to your 10 of hearts. Okay, and that's just a fairly magical way of doing it, and you've executed it on the downbeat. Okay, so always look for downbeats. I have to keep this video short because I've got to sleep, but execute your sleight on the downbeat. Okay, look for the relaxed point. It's usually after you've made a joke. Okay, after you've made a joke, that's generally the easiest way for beginners. I would say that you can't just you can't create misdirection by saying, "Look at this," doing something, some sort of gesture. You know, that's going to make it obvious that you're misdirecting. Misdirection is done without the audience knowing that they've been distracted. Okay, in a moment, I am going to cheat. Okay, I will cheat in just a moment. Okay, so make sure you watch out for it. Okay, they laugh. I do the move. Well, that was actually quite a bad. I'm working on this double, but my favourite. Again, you can do whatever one you want. My favourite one is this. But let's get back to it. On the downbeat, they just finished laughing. Using we don't use magic wands anymore. We use magic credit cards, because if I swipe this through like a credit card, it actually changes into your Queen of Hearts. Well, it changes into a different card. And you've executed it on the downbeat. So you need to make sure you find the downbeat. This can be for everything. This can be for any sleight. It can be for a force, okay? Whatever. I won't actually do any forces, but it can be for a force, whatever. So any sleight, you know, execute on the downbeat if you can. If you can't, you have to deal with it. But often there's ways to do it. That's when you want to build your routine, okay? And that will do for now. My next video should be up tomorrow. And when I say tomorrow, that's like not like immediately tomorrow, like at midnight. That's what time is it now? Okay. It won't be like super like instant tomorrow, but it'll probably be like similar time, maybe today, maybe more, maybe earlier if I can, if I feel like it. But yeah, then my next video is actually probably going to be quite helpful, even more helpful than this one, I think, because it's actually something I've known for a bit. It's something I'm recently starting to adhere to, and hopefully it will help you as well. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. It's free. You don't have to pay, okay? You have to. What you have to do is you have to press one button, okay? All you got to waste about what? 3 seconds, maybe 5 if you're slow. Perhaps 3 seconds just to get your mouse up to that subscribe button and click it, and the page will load, and you will be subscribed, okay? And if you're in a rush, just subscribe. If you've got a little bit extra time, thumbs up the video and comment as well. That would really help. If you've got an extra 20 seconds or so, you can comment, okay? And if you're really in a hurry, you know, you could just comment saying first or something, or just a random letter as a comment, B or something, okay? Everything helps. All promotes my channel, and it won't kill you. Well, no, it won't kill you, I'm joking. Anyway, thanks for watching, and goodbye.